What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to MemeGC Monday. Now, today we're featuring a very interesting team featuring Walrein, and Walrein is definitely a mon that you don't see very much because usually it's not all that good. But today we're going to try to see if we can't make it work. Now, before we jump into our team analysis, I want to mention a couple of things. I really wanted to say thank you to StreamEgg17 for the raid last night. We had a lot of good times. We had some laughs. We had a good time meeting new people. It was a lot of fun. And as soon as he showed up, we got a shiny Mimikyu. Woo! Shiny Mimikyu! Yes! Let's go! So yeah, we were hunting for Kartana. We didn't get Kartana, but we did get the Mimikyu, and I think the luck was because of the raid, and so I really appreciate that. So make sure to check out his links in the description below. Go subscribe to him, give him some love, all that good stuff. I also want to go ahead and shout out today's team builder, and that is James Beck. Now, James Beck has been in the VGC community for a long time, very talented team builder and VGC player. Does a lot of really cool stuff and does some really unique things for VGC. And this Walrein team is definitely one of those. This team is quite difficult to use at times, but when it works really well, and I really wanted to try it out. So the entire idea behind this team is Walrein plus Clefairy. So Friend Guard to help out the Walrein, and then Walrein Belly Drums. You also have the Redirection with Follow Me, Helping Hand to help do a little bit extra damage, all that good stuff. Then Incineroar and Rillaboom as a very standard core here. Miracle Seed on the Rillaboom, so you still get a boost on your grass type moves, but you can still use Fake Out, which can be very crucial. We do have double Fake Out on this team, which is really awesome. And then we've got Zapdos, and this thing is weakness policy, so we may max this even if we belly drum the Walrein. It just depends on the situation. So this thing is a really cool sleeper threat. It's not something I've used yet, the weakness policy on Zapdos, but definitely has some usage. And then Nidoqueen as well. Nidoqueen is not a mon that you see very much, and the biggest reason is that a lot of things in the metagame right now are really able to check it quite well. So it's a little difficult for it to shine, but when it goes in, it can work, and I really want to give it a try. So before we jump into it, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share the video with your friends, and of course click that bell so that you get notified of any of our future uploads. So let's go ahead and jump into game one. First match of today, and we see some scary things. Oh man, this looks rough. So we've got Comfey plus Lapras, which could be weakness policy setup. We've got Cinderace and Dragapult, which is always scary, or Shifu. Tailwind possibly on the Whimsicott. This looks gross. This looks really gross to face. If it is Lapras, that could be a little scary, just because it could carry the Thunder, and that could do a lot of damage to us. I think Walrein Clefairy is fine. It's tough against her Shifu, though. It's really tough against her Shifu. So in the back, though, what do we want to bring? Rillaboom or Zapdos, definitely one of those needs to come. I think that's going to be crucial. Incineroar is probably a really good pick here, and then either Rillaboom or Zapdos. I mean, I'm inclined to bring Zapdos. I'm favoring Zapdos on this one. Leaf Boom and Nidoqueen behind. I don't think Nidoqueen really offers us a ton of value here. It's good. It would be good against the Comfey and the Whimsicott, but all of the offensive mons beat it, and obviously a G-Max Resonance would not be appreciated. So yeah, it's actually Comfey Dragapult. Okay. So is this Draining Kiss? Draining Kiss and weakness policy? Is that what this is? It could be Screens Dragapult. Could be Trick Room. I would be fine with Trick Room, but you know, Trick Room doesn't really make a whole lot of sense here, given the team. We do go ahead and see the max, though. Okay. So I guess this is weakness policy. So it looks like, you know, the team is made to look like it's going to be weakness policy Lapras, but it's actually not. Yeah, Draining Kiss into that, and that's gonna go ahead and activate weakness policy. Okay. Dragapult's a big threat. Dragapult is a huge threat for sure. Yeah, we do see the Phantasm into Clefairy. That's just gonna OHKO us, and that's terrible. That's really bad. We already get the belly drum off, but I'm not sure that that's gonna matter. I'm not sure that it's gonna matter at this point, to be honest. The game may already be in a really bad position. We'll go Incineroar here though. It's probably Clear Body, it is. That's what makes this thing so busted. It's insanely strong. So we'll go ahead and attack into it. We could fake out the Comfy. But he probably just goes ahead and knocks out the Walrein here if I were to guess. It's probably Walrein's final hour. But that's pretty cool though, like having the Lapras. It makes you think that it's gonna be the option, but ends up being the Dragapult, so. Because you don't really see Dynamax Dragapult all that much anymore, or at least weakness policy. It was big in the meta early, but nowadays you don't really see it. Yeah, did try to go for a healing move. Actually went into the Incineroar and takes that out. Okay. Does take me down to +5, which of course is bad. But we should be able to just KO this in one turn, so. Okay, cool. So, Dynamax option out of the way. Nice, nice. We did lose half our team, which is bad, but we did get rid of Dragapult, which was a huge threat. So, let's see what my opponent has in the back. It's definitely going to be a tough match from here on out. We could KO the Comfy at any time with our Steel move, but we're going to have to use it while we're maxed because it is Steel Roller. And it is Water or Shifu. It is Water or Shifu, which is very interesting to see. So, you could very easily just go for a fighting move here. I'm going to max guard. And I'm going to T-Bolt into the Urshifu. This could be a mistake, but I think I have to guard this. Because, I mean, if this thing gets a close combat off, that's going to hurt a lot. And plus Giga Drain coming off of Comfey is a thing. So, I'm trying to make it to where Comfey really isn't all that useful anymore. But that's really difficult because Comfey is actually quite good. Oh, by the way, we are being joined today by the sleepiest of pups, my puppy Tucker. He's right there. So he's very tired, but yeah, he's our special guest for the day. Draining Kiss, all right, into that. That's fine. Nice, perfect turn. Perfect turn. And we actually could have just taken the KO onto Comfey there. I mean, a Draining Kiss isn't going to do all that much. So, yeah, we could have actually just went ahead and knocked that out, but that was one of the biggest threats. That was one of the biggest threats to Walrein. Cinderace is another with a fighting type move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Steel Spike on this, and I'm going to go for Hurricane on Cinderace. The idea is that the Cinderace probably has to click a fighting type move in order to take the KO on Walrein, and if it does, we punish it with Hurricane, because it should be faster than us. Assuming we can hit our Hurricane. That's the assumption, but, you know, Dapper Luck is a thing, or rather, the lack thereof. And going for 2 max guards in a row wouldn't be a great idea. If I hadn't max guarded last turn, it would have been just win the game. But I think that we can still, pull this off. But we do need to hit our hurricane here. High jump kick. Oh no, we're faster actually. Okay. I forget how fast Zapdos is. Like, it's insane. It is Babiri, but we are +5. So, will that save you? It will not. I didn't think so. So wait, what did Cinderace even go for? I'm a little confused as to what Cinderace did. Counter! Ah! I was like, why is it going last? It should have gone first. Counter is interesting. Okay. So is this thing Focus Sash? Is that what this is? Focus Sash Cinderace. That's some new tech right there. I haven't heard of that before. And we'll go for T-Bolt so I don't risk a miss, because we don't need the extra damage now. Really interesting team though. Really interesting team. Sweet. Does burn us, that's fine. It doesn't matter at this point. So yeah, really cool game 1. Really awesome game 1. Walrein put in some work there. Walrein did a good job. But my opponent ignored it, and it went in. And I like that. But was that Cinderace Focus Sash? Because if so, then you don't win by doing that either because of Hail. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the play was there, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and grab game 2. All right, game 2, and we are facing Rein. And Rein is a little scary, but this looks like a Zapdos game for sure. As far as Walrein goes, there's a lot of water absorb, a lot of stuff that Walrein really can't handle. So I don't think this is going to be a Walrein game. But this looks really good for Rillaboom and Zapdos. So I kind of want to go Clefairy Zapdos as a lead. I like that. And Rillaboom in the back. Nidoqueen and Incineroar are both not great. Incineroar gives fake out support, but at the same time, you know, it takes super effective from literally everything. And so does Nidoqueen, but Nidoqueen is at least faster than a few of these things. So we'll go with Nidoqueen here. Just need to be careful about the Gastrodon switching in on things. The Lapras can still be scary, just with being able to set up the screens. That could be a little threatening. But yeah, I don't think this is a Walrein game. I don't think Walrein can really do anything, especially with Storm Drain on the Gastrodon. And Rein really isn't like a huge benefit to this team because there's no Swift Swimmers, or I mean, there's Rain Dish on Tentacruel, but like, I don't know. It's mono water, right? And so it's a rain team, which is pretty cool. I like seeing these interesting teams, but yeah, you don't have any Swift Swimmers. There's no like Barraskewda or anything. I would have expected Barraskewda to come here, and that could have been a really interesting addition, but it's actually Slowbro Lapras. Okay. So Slowbro doesn't seem all that threatening to me. I mean, it can carry like literally anything. I'm tempted to double protect here just to see what he wants to do, and that might allow me to get weakness policy off. Slowbro doesn't get Trick Room, does it? I don't believe Slowbro gets Trick Room, because I feel like you would see Slowbro setting Trick Room like all the time if it had it. Because I think the other form gets it, but I don't believe that this form does. No, they both do. Okay. Hydro Pump. Okay. So it does get Trick Room. All right. Interesting. All right. Is that the worst thing in the world? Probably. Because my opponent didn't max or target into that. So what we'll do here is we'll follow me max lightning and try to get a 2-hit KO here. Through screens it's going to be tough just because Lapras is so bulky. But so it seems like just support Slowbro. It doesn't look like we maxed here, actually. Because Lapras would have maxed first. Okay, alright. So Trick Room is up, which is rough, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, because I mean, how much damage are you really doing to a Clefairy? I mean, probably an okay amount. Yawn, I don't like that. I don't like that. And Freeze Dry, okay. I think I would have rather taken the Freeze Dry. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't G-Max or set screens, so it's gonna go down to that. Yawn is great utility though. And this thing is very bulky on the physical side, so Slowbro might be like a sleeper threat. Slowbro might just be a little bit of a sleeper threat. So very interesting. It is Gastro that we see next. So I'm kind of tempted to try to knock out the Gastro, because ultimately I'm not, well no, I don't really need to, do I? Because I have a Rillaboom in the back, right? And Rillaboom can just kind of take that out anytime. Yeah, we have Rillaboom. And we have priority, so I don't really care about that. So I'm just going to keep Zapdos healthy and Max Lightning into Slowbro. And this should be fine. Like, I'll let Clefairy take the sleep. As long as we can keep Zapdos awake, then I'm good with it. And actually, we're not going to go to sleep because of the terrain. So that's pretty cool, too. So doing a little bit of damage. Boosting the Storm Drain. Surf there. That's fine. You'll lose your Slowbro for that. Nice. But Clefairy hanging on. Nice, we take those. Yeah, and Clefairy doesn't go to sleep because of the terrain, so that's pretty nice. I like that. Now, if my opponent had gotten it off against the Zapdos, Zapdos would have gone to sleep because we're off the ground. And it is Araquanid. So, again, I'm just going to keep damage off. I'm going to keep damage off. I don't need speed boosts. I'm just going to keep just bashing into the Araquanid. So, I mean, you can max Gastro all you want. I mean, I'm cool with it. Because ultimately we do have Rillaboom in the back. And Rillaboom can handle it. Especially once the Trick Room is gone. We can just go for Wood Hammer instead, just to guarantee the KO, so we don't have to worry about Grassy Glide. Because I think if you max... I don't know, if you max, you probably still don't live it. Alright, we do finally see the max on my opponent's end. With the dive ball, no less. I see you. It is going to be the Araquanid. Big boy. I love Araquanid. Such a cool Pokemon. Alright, so we'll take the first hit on Clefairy. It'll probably be Gastro, right? Yeah, it's Gastro goes first. So Zapdos is going to take the hit. Which is a little rough. Tries to max Geyser me, but... Oh, you messed up. You just handed me the game with that. So... Here... I want to save Rillaboom. The thing is, if I knock out the Gastro, we take a Max Geyser. If I don't, then we don't. So, yeah. Let's see here. One more turn of Trick Room. I'm gonna double protect to stall out the Trick Room. That's the safest all-around play. I don't. Oh, you max guard? You go ahead and max guard. You do that all you want. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. So we do go ahead and stall out the Trick Room here, and so now all we need to do is just knock out the Arachnid, and it's game over. And I think that should be manageable. So we'll just double Arachnid and go ahead and take it. I don't think that there's a situation now where my opponent wins. Nice. We do go ahead and take that out, and we'll get some extra credit here on the Gastrodon. So really cool, really awesome. While we're wrapping this up, I want to go ahead and remind you that we do have a Discord server now, and you are more than welcome to come join that. The link to that will be down in the description below, like always. We have a good time. We have a lot of really cool things going on there. Does take the double KO because he is at +2 or 3, but it is ultimately totally fine. Yeah, Grassy Glide will go ahead and just OHKO this. So I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned. That's why we save Rillaboom. He's a very good boy. And we'll just click Grassy Glide here. But yeah, our Discord server is really awesome. You guys should come join it. And yeah, it's just as simple as clicking the link down below. So we'll just Grassy Glide here. I don't think Woodhammer is necessary. We could, but it's slight overkill. Protect, I mean, okay. That little bit of leftovers, I don't think that little bit of leftovers is gonna save you from a 4 times effective move. I don't think that it's gonna make a difference. You know what, we'll go ahead and Woodhammer, just because we can. We'll Woodhammer, just for the memes. Goodbye. Yeah, no. You're not living that. Grassy Terrain, Miracle Seed, Stab, like 4 times effective. No, absolutely not living that. So GG to opponent number 2. I like the Regieleki jacket. That's pretty cool. Interesting. So cool, mono water team, and we are able to deal with it. Unfortunately, Walrein couldn't come to that one, but I really don't think that Walrein would have done anything in that match. I think it would have just been kind of dead weight, and we would have lost. So yeah, so good to not bring it there, unfortunately, but maybe it'll come to game 3. Let's find out. Here we go, final match of the day, and we've got some scary things. That is Tailwind, Regieleki with just being Regieleki is scary, or Shifu. Yeah, Walrein just kind of gets nay-nayed by a lot of things. To be honest, it just gets destroyed by a lot of things. As far as what you bring, though, I mean, it's Tailwind plus something, right? Probably Metagross. Let's go Walrein, Clefairy, Zapdos. In the back, what do we want? We could also lead Clefairy. Let's actually go Clefairy Zapdos on this one. Rillaboom, or else we might lose to Finny. And then Nidoqueen maybe, or Incineroar. Probably Incineroar. Yeah, let's do this. The more I think about it, Walrein may not be able to work out this round. It's hard. It's really hard to get Walrein to do a lot of work. Just it's slow. It's not really that bulky. Tornadus Metagross, like we thought. Okay. So probably Tailwind. All right. I'm going to actually Helping Hand here and Max Flare the Metagross. We're faster, which, you know, could be a bad thing if it then goes and hits us with, if we live, and or if it lives and then hits us with like an Ice Punch slash Max Hailstorm. But I want the extra damage. Could also be Assault Vest, which would be really bad, because then it would live that quite easily. Yeah, it is gonna max. Makes sense. Or, well, it won't be faster, or it will be faster because of the Tailwind. But it won't be set up, so it may activate. I would think we live 1 when we're Dynamaxed. And then Helping Hand plus Weakness Policy. Tailwind, yep. Checks out. Hailstorm, alright. Please live. Live the 1. Easy. Alright. That is Helping Hand plus Weakness Policy. We should be fine here. Sweet, sweet. I love it. I love it. Offensive Zapdos, it's a thing. I like it. I like it a lot. Gone. Sweet. Yeah, this was the appropriate lead. This was the lead we needed. Because now we've taken almost no damage. Yes, there's Tailwind, but like, I don't really care at this point. Like, I mean, yes, you can do some damage to me, but I've got Clefairy, and Clefairy is a huge help. So that's why I thought it would be better to just risk and take the hit. It actually is our Shifu. Darker Shifu. Our first Darker Shifu we've seen today. We've seen a lot of Water Shifu. Okay, as far as what we want to do here, I think I want to follow me Max Airstream. Yeah, I think I want to follow me Max Airstream here. I'd rather not take a Wicked Blow with my Zapdos if I don't have to. Does go for Taunt, that's expected, that makes sense. And that's fine. But we do get the 1 off, and that's fine. So, Wicked Blow, gonna go into Clefairy. It's where we want it. Yeah, we take 0. Very good. Very good. And we'll take that too. Goodbye. Oh, Sash. Alright. I see you. I see you with the Focus Sash. That's fine. That's totally fine. We did bring Rillaboom, I'm pretty sure, right? We did bring that? Yeah, we did. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's fine. I'm gonna click Dazzling Gleam in case they just leave it alone for some reason. And I'm gonna Max Guard, actually. I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam Max Guard because in theory they okay. Okay. Oof. Got destroyed. Alright, so quick game 3. Very quick game 3. Because offensive Zapdos just kind of went in. So, I mean, the way that would have went is we Max Guard there, take the... you probably double into Zapdos there. You don't really hit the Clefairy, and even if you do, you don't do any damage. We take the KO on our Shifu. The next turn, we could just T-Bolt into the Tornadus and deal with whatever was in the back. So that game was pretty much over. Oh, the Beast has awakened. He's just kind of staring into the abyss. I'm not really sure what's going on. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode of MemeGC. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. On Wednesday, we're going to have an awesome Wi-Fi battle for you. Be looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So until then, stay safe out there. Have a great week. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.